Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Nunn. Inside. And here's the fast break. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Lets it go with the three. The offensive rebound.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now Athens with it. There's a screen. Nunn. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Servetus. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Nunn with it. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. He was all alone on that one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A steal.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Athens leading by 4. Good. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Osman. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lets it go from deep.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The score now all even. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Grant surveying the D. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Fires from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. And he misses all 3. This one for 3. That one, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right down low. Nunn grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Williams-Goss. Following the 3-point basket by Athens.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Fareed inside. Off target at the rim. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Here's Lucas. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Servidis. Drives to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Athens leading by 5. Screen by Fareed. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Six on the shot clock. Athens needs to get a shot off. Shot on the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Low. And the rejection by Holmes. .122 left to play here in the first.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Athens leading by 5. There's Lucas. Pass to Fareed. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Ulanovas. Here's Tubelis. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Wide open look. And it's Tubelis with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. to the wing on the left. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Screen by Fareed. Going inside. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Athens, they missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And so it's Athens heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The putback. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
For 3, and it's Trbuskovic with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Stolen. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Out to the right wing. Here's Trbuskovic. It's hauled in by Athens. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Nunn. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And they continue to control the glass.
Launches a 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Athens.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, team. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Grant outside. Back to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Again, Athens. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Nunn looking around from deep, and Wright pulls it down. Here's Trbuskovic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Athens leading by 14. Nunn up top. He's got 10. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Osman. Good on the three-point shot. Osman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Right wing. Pass to Williams-Goss. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Here's Grant. Again, Athens.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Back to Hernan Gomez. For Athens, they split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. And so Nunn nails both of them. Here's Williams-Goss. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Down low. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And Fareed throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Williams-Goss. Fires the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Fareed outside. Here's Nunn. Again, Athens.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Wright sets a screen. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's right on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Halt the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
From the arc. The second chance effort. Euroliague. Offensive rebound. Here's Trbuskovic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's Lucas. Pass to Holmes. Stripped away. And they're moving it up.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And so it's Athens holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. To the left side wing. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Athens leading by 22. Here's the break. Hits the target from 18 feet. 10 points for him. There's Lucas. That shot missing. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Servidis. Picked off in midair. And now Athens on the break. That shot off.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Holmes, that's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. There's a good screen. The shot, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Stolen away. Athens moving the ball around. Now here's Nunn. He's got 16. To the inside. And that one's good. Right.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. There's the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
None. And Wright pulls it down. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court. Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Nunn. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Athens leading by 13. Here's Osman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
He's off on the second. Hernan Gomez a screen. And the basket is good. Osman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wright. And finished off by Wright.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Athens leading by 13. Pass to Grant. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Back to none. But Trey unable to get that one.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Misses the 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Stolen by Grant. .156 left in the third quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Kept alive. Pass to Trbuskovic. Second chance shot. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Nunn. 22 points for him. Off with the layup. Here's Trbuskovic. Low. It's hauled in by Athens. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Grant. Over to the wing. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Ulanovic. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
To the wing right side. They set the pick. Low. Rebounded by Holmes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Lucas. No good on that one. No good with the layup. And so it's Athens with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. To the middle. Here's Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Athens?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And he is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Lucas, and it's Wright sending it back. It's hauled in by Athens. Screen by Fareed. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Athens. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Wright. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. Athens leading by 18. Takes it inside. And that one is hammered home.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Servetus, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Driving to the basket. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. And here is Athens now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's Lucas. There's the drive. And it's Wright sending it back. 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmes. Another shot. Doesn't go that time.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
And it's blocked. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And Yurtsevin no good on that one. Athens leading by 18. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
From about 16, a shot, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Holmes, that's a screen. That shot off the mark. It's picked off. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Takes the three, and he's good on the three ball. And Athens leads by 21.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
The layup off target. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Fires top of the key. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Lets the three fly. Trbuskovic, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Holmes. Fires from way outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. They'll go to the line with a chance for three. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Clearly a foul.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Hernan Gomez a screen. For the three. Not going to go that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Low. Oh, offensive interference.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Athens.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Grant outside. Fires the three. No good there.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Here's the screen. And it's Osman with the rebound. .32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
5 on the clock. Knocked away. Off with the layup. So it's Athens winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really